Guys, welcome to India today. I first have to say that the trailer had me glued to my seat. I left my phone. I cried, I sobbed, I was a little intrigued. I was curious. I didn't want to read the comments. Then I watched it second time to just go through what people were feeling. And every comment said, this reminds me of home. This reminds me of someone I've left behind. This reminds me of my daughter. I think that's what movies, that's what shows do for us. I want to start the chat by asking you both, what was it like to sort of leave the set on last day and go back to your day jobs or your next projects? It. How was that? How did you get the closure from this? Sarah, you want to start?
Oh my gosh, how did I release this project? There's a bit of grief that happens for me. When I love a role so much, I really almost, it's like saying goodbye to a loved one. There's this decompression, but also just a real grief process. And I think saying goodbye to Hillary was monumental and emotional because I loved playing her. And I loved playing someone so messy. She's very put together, but she's very messy. And so, yeah, I have to kind of almost grieve and say goodbye. It's the loss of a loved one.
Wow, that's almost keeping it as real as it is. Jiyoung, I want to speak to you a bit about the fact that I come from India. When you watch the trailer, it doesn't matter which part of the world you're in because that chord hits you right in your gut. As somebody who sort of represents diversity, wanting to open doors, wanting more actors from across the world work together, doesn't matter what your race, color, creed is, right? Do you feel times are changing and do you feel times should change more than they are changed?
Big question. I think, this is just my opinion, but I think, yes, I think times are changing. I think I think change is natural. So I think progress is something that will inevitably happen, and I hope it does. I think what's great is that we're in this ever evolving business and we're learning all these things all the time. I think as long as we're approaching it with love and with respect and a desire to learn, I think that's going to be a great way to move forward.
And for anybody who's a Nicole Kidman fan, it just lights up our uh, it just lights us up from deep inside when we see her on the big screen, right? And you
Yeah.
guys get to share space with her, get to know her, get to work with her. That must have been a delight. Sarah, is there a story that you're going to keep with you from this, a Nicole Kidman anecdote, perhaps?
A Nicole Kidman anecdote. Well, one of my favorite Nicole Kidman anecdotes, which actually does not have to do with filming, even though I loved filming with her. She's so present, she's so committed, and we really got to have amazing chemistry together. I really want to make sure that's heard because it was a lot of fun to work with an actor who's such an actor's actor. She wants to tell the story, and she wants us all to tell the story together. But one of the cutest stories I have, actually, when I got the job, was a friend of mine said to me, I had a part in Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban's getting married or meeting each other. And I said, what are you talking about? And I actually haven't even gotten to tell Nicole the story, so I haven't had it fully verified. But she was at an event that Nicole and Keith were at, and she was in the bathroom with her friend, and she just heard a small help from a bathroom stall. And so she got the door open, it had been jammed, and Nicole Kidman was stuck in the bathroom. And so the way my friend tells it, she says, so if I hadn't helped Nicole Kidman get out of the bathroom, she may never have met Keith Urban. Anyway, it's an adorable story and it always makes me laugh. But in all reality, working with her and having time with her on set was always energetic, vibrant, and alive. And I think you can see that in the show. Every single one of us have this fire with her, this chemistry with her. And that's because of the energy she brings to the table and gives us so that we get to bounce back with her,
Absolutely. Every scene, every moment in the trailer is just epic. It just makes you want to sort of deep dive when the movie drops. Gia, quickly want to speak to you a bit about the fact that there is this talk about women now getting all kinds of role. It doesn't matter what age group you belong to, or they want to put you in a box. Now there is so much of written material available for you to pick and choose. Do you feel like writing plays such an important part in getting roles that are so diverse? Because it all begins with writing, doesn't it?
It all begins with writing. That's absolutely right. I think for every actor, having a good script is the starting point. What's been great about expats is great writing, so it makes my job so much easier. Yeah, I think writers are one of the most important parts of any storytelling process.
And a quick question to both of you. If you had to pick a genre that you haven't done yet, expats obviously is in a particular space. It's a particular emotion that brings us out. But is there a genre that perhaps nobody's offered you yet that you're really like wanting to do and you want to like put
Yes.
it in the universe? What is it? Nalini?
Yes, action movies. I want fight scenes. I have a martial arts background now. I mean, I do. I did martial arts growing up, but that's neither here nor there. I just want to do some good fight scenes.
Jian?
I'm greedy. I want to do everything. I would love to do a rom-com. I love rom-com.
Ah,
Yeah.
They're so cute and so fun, and they're like my comfort things when I'm sad.
Yeah.
you never know. Next time we could be chatting about an action and a rom-com. Who
Yes,
knows,
see
right?
that? See what you gave us? Thank you for that gift.
Exact rom-com.
Yes. There
And
it
then
is.
it's done. Yeah.
There it is.
There you go. My last question to you is, have you been to India? Have you watched any Indian films? There's a huge fan following in India. People are really good because, like I said, the cultural part of us back home resonates with everything. What message do you have to Indian fans?
I just want to say thank you and I love you. And, you know, India is such an enormous part of who I am. And I have to say for both of my parents, I love Telugu. My dad is a Telugu Sanskrit professor. My mom is a Telugu short story writer. So I just have to honor the language of Telugu and say I love it and I love my Indian fans and I'm thankful for anyone.
Jian, your last message.
Yeah, I just only love and appreciation. Thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you for watching the show. I hope you enjoy it. I do watch a lot of Indian TV and film, so I hope I can go to India someday.
Okay. We would love to host you. On that note, thank you so much for this chat.
Thank you.
And really looking forward to expats.
Thank you so much, truly.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.